Hello to my wonderful students. My name is Mariette Sise and I'm the teacher who will talk to you on the radio. You can call me Mrs. Sise. I wish I could see you in person, but I know you will listen carefully and do your best. But first, I have a question for my friends. Washing our hands is an important way to protect ourselves, not only during this time, but always. Today, we are going to learn about the tiny living things that can live in our hands. These tiny things are called germs. Germs. Did you write that in your copybook? Germs. Can you say that with me now? Germs. Germs are so small that you cannot even see them with your own eyeball. Because germs are so small and you cannot see them, they can get inside of our bodies and make us sick.
How do germs get on our hands?
Great questions, my dear. Germs can live everywhere. In the air, on your food, in the dirt, and on our bodies. Most germs cannot hurt us. But there are some bad germs in the world that can make us very sick. When we don't wash our hands, we get those germs live on us. RIGHTS. Rights. Rights are things that every person deserves to have in order to live a good life, including children. We have learned that our country has a law that is meant to protect you children. This law is one of our country's greatest responsibilities. When children are protected, we are ensuring a bright future for our country. What do you think will happen if you are safe and protected?
I will grow big and strong. Maybe one day I will be able to become a police officer, or teacher, or farmer, or nurse. That's what will happen if I am protected.
You're right. When you are safe, you will grow big and strong. You will also learn more in school and at home. The government has created this law in order to protect you and to make sure you are safe. That way you can become one of those good things you just mentioned. When we protect children, we are making sure of our country's progress. You are our future. Can you say that with me, children? Even the children listening at home, we're going to say it together. I am the future. Ready? Go.
I am the future.
Very good. One more time together. Students at home, say it aloud so everyone can hear you.
I am the future.
Very good. You are the future. Now it is time for our lesson. Today we have another reading session together. And I am so excited. And I'm feeling great because I know we'll do lots of fun activities. How are you feeling today? We have 6 fun activities to do today. Remember, last time we practiced the sentence, rainforests have a high amount of rainfall. We practiced blending sounds to read and write the words like scam, sped, skim, spat, spin, scab, spawn, and skip. We practice arranging words to write a sentence. Last, we read and discussed the passage, growing and selling rubber. I also want to tell your families about the great work you did in your assignments. Hello, families. Please ask your child about the assignment they did to write a story about the journey of a drop of rubber through all the different stages of being grown, sold, and then turned into something new. I believe they did a great job. Now, number 1, we'll do an activity called sentence warm-up. Number 2, we'll do an activity called brilliant blending. Number 3, we'll do an activity called write and read. Number 4, we'll do an activity called listen and write. Number 5, we'll do an activity called sentence scramble. Number 6, we'll do an activity called read aloud. Now let's have a great class together. First, it's time for a sentence warm-up. Today, our practice sentence is: farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. You listen while I say the sentences 2 times. Then I'll tell you when it is time for us to read the sentence together. Ready? Listen first. Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. Okay. When I say your turn, then we can all say it together. Ready? Your turn.
Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations.
One more time.
Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations.
When I hear the sentence, farmers cultivate palm trees in plantation, I think about the big farms that have lots of palm trees planted in rows. Those big farms are called plantations. Workers work down the rows harvesting the palm nuts and filling up big baskets. Cultivate is a word that means to grow. I want you to think about how you will do a drama for the sentence. Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. Will you pretend to be a farmer harvesting palm nuts from a tree? What about you? Will you be a big plantation stretching over the land? And to my students at home, will you be a big palm tree with palm nuts hanging from your branches? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about how you do a drama to show the sentences. Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantation. I hope you have your drama ideas ready. Now I'll say the sentence and you'll do your drama. Ready? Your turn. Farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. Wow! The students here with me did a wonderful drama. I wish I could see your own beautiful dramas at home too. But I'm sure you did a great job. Now I have some questions for you. When I ask the question, if the answer is yes, please stand up. If the answer is no, you sit down. If the answer is yes, you stand up. And if the answer is no, you sit down. First question. Do farmers cultivate banana trees? Next question. Do farmers cultivate rice? Next question. Do farmers cultivate rocks? Next question. Do farmers cultivate books? Wonderful job answering those questions. Now let's say the words cultivate. I wonder if you can tell me how many syllables there are in the word cultivate. You will listen while I clap the syllables in the word. When I say, then I will tell you when it is your own time to say it. Ready? Listen. Cultivate. Cultivate. Ready? Your turn.
Cultivate.
Again.
Cultivate.
How many syllables in cultivate?
3.
Yes, there are 3 syllables. Cultivate is one word with 3 syllables. Is cultivate a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Remember, a verb is an action word.
Cultivate is a verb. It means to grow crops.
Very good. Now it is time for brilliant blending. Are you ready? At the beginning of a word, sometimes we have one sound and sometimes we have 2 sounds. Today we'll practice some words that have 2 sounds at the beginning of the word. Number 1. First you will listen. S, o, g. S, o, g. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and m, that make sm. Sm, o, g. Smug. Sm, o, g. Smug. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Smug. Smug.
Again.
Smug. Smug.
Number 2. First you listen. St, m, stem. St, m, stem. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and t, that makes st. St, m, stem. St, m, stem. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Stem. Stem.
Number 3. First you listen. Snag. Snag. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and n, that make sn. Snag. 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 Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Snag. Snag.
Again.
Snag. Snag.
Number 4. First you listen. Smog. Smog. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and m, that make sm. Smog. 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 Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Smog. Smog.
Again.
Smog. Smog.
Number 5. First you listen. Stab. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and t, that make st. Stab. Stab. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Stab. Stab.
Number 6. First you listen. Snap. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and n, that makes sn. St, sn, up, snap. Sn, up, snap. Sn, up, snap. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Sn, up, snap.
Again.
Sn, up, snap.
Number 7. First you listen. Sn, snot. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and n. That makes sn. Sn, snot. Sn, snot. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Sn, snot.
Again.
Sn, snot.
Number 8. Stop. At the beginning we have 2 sounds, s and ts. That make st. Stop. Stop. Now you can try. Ready? Your turn.
Stop.
Again.
Stop.
Excellent work. Now I'm going to spell a word for you to write. Then we will read the word together. Write the word spelled S-M-A-G. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. S-M-A-G. S-M-A-G. The letters SM together makes the sound sm. U makes the sound A, and G makes the sound G. Your turn.
S-M-A-G, smog. S-M-A-G, smog.
Number 2. Write the word spelled S-N-A-G. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Snag. 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 The letters SN together make the sound sn. A makes the sound A, and G makes the sound G. Your turn.
Snag, snag. Snag, snag.
Number 3. Write the word spelled S-T-A-B. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. St-A-B. Stab. St-A-B. Stab. The letter ST together make the sound st. A makes the sound A, and B makes the sound B. Your turn.
St-A-B, stab. St-A-B, stab.
Number 4. Write the word spelled S-N-A-T. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Listen while I sound out the word. Sn-a-t. Sn-a-t. Snot. The letters SN together make the sound sn. O makes the sound O, and T makes the sound T. Your turn.
Snot, snot. Snot, snot.
Oh, you were working very hard. Let's do a small brain break to celebrate. We'll do a breathing exercise, and I would like you to please stand up. Now breathe in and raise your hand above your head. Breathe out and put your hand down. Again, breathe in, raise your hand above your head. Pause, breathe out, and put your hand down. For the last time, breathe in, raise your hand above your head. Pause, breathe out, put your hand down. Well done. Are you ready to do listen and write? Please take out your notebook and pencil and get ready to listen carefully. I'll say a word and I want you to write it. Number 1, write the word stem. Stem. Number 2, write the word smog. Smog. Number 3, write the word snap. Snap. Number 4, write the word stub. Stub. Good job. Now we're going to check and see if you wrote your words correctly. Ready? Let's go. Number 1, stem has the sounds st, e, m, and it is spelled S, T, E, M. Number 2, smog has the sounds sm, a, g, and it is spelled S, M, O, G. Number 3, snap has the sounds sn, a, p, and it is spelled S, N, A, P. Number 4, stub has the sounds st, a, b, and it is spelled S, T, U, B. Great job! Now it is time for sentence scramble. Are you ready for sentence scramble? I'll give you some phrases and you have to rearrange them into a sentence that makes sense. Ready? Go. Write down these phrases. A song. I. And. Sing. Snap. Fun. You should have 6 phrases words written. Again, the words are a song, I, and, sing, snap, fun. Now take 1 minute to organize those phrases into a sentence that makes sense. I'll give you 1 minute to work on it. Please do your best. I can feel that you are doing great. Please continue to work hard. Keep trying. I know you can do it. You have 30 seconds more. Do your best. Okay. Let's try to make a sentence together. First, I'm going to look for a verb. A verb is an action word. Can you find an action word?
Yes, there are 2 verbs. Sing is a verb and snap is a verb.
Who is doing the singing and snapping?
I snap and sing.
Yes, a song.
Very good. What do I sing?
A fun song.
I snap and sing a fun song.
Exactly. So our sentence all together will say, I snap and sing a fun song. Let's read it together.
I snap and sing a fun song.
Remember, when we write a sentence, the first word should start with a capital letter, and the end of the sentence should have a punctuation. This is a statement, so please put a full stop at the end. Our last activity for today is read aloud. I'm going to read you another non-fiction passage about natural resources. Non-fiction passage means a passage about things that are real. This text is adapted from the Accelerated Quality Education Level 2 Teacher Guides and Learner Workbook series by USAID and the Ministry of Education. This passage is called Timber for Building and Furniture. Hearing that title makes me ask questions like, what is timber? Where does timber comes from? How does timber help us? Now let's start. Timber can be a valuable natural resource for countries. Timber means logs from big trees that have been cut down. Countries sell timber like mahogany, stick, ironwood, walnut, and other kinds of wood. We use the wood to build houses and to make tables, chairs, and other furniture. It is a good source of income for a country. However, many people worry about cutting down too many trees. The trees in the rainforest protect the environment. If we cut down all the trees, we'll lose an important resource and hurt the land. When we cut down trees, we should replant new ones. What an interesting story. Based on what I've read and what you've learned, maybe we can try to answer some questions. Now let's begin. What is timber?
In the passage, timber means log from big trees that have been cut down. The passage tells us that timber means logs from big trees. So when trees are alive and growing, they are trees. When trees have been cut down into big logs, then we call the wood timber.
Where does timber come from?
Let me think. In the passage, many people worry about cutting down too many trees. The trees in the forest protect the environment.
Very good. Timber comes from the big trees in the forest when they are cut down. We get timber from the rainforest. Now, how does timber help us?
I know. In the passage, I remember we use the wood to build houses and to make tables, chairs, and other furniture. It is a good source of income for our country.
Very good. The passage tells us that timber is used for making houses and furniture. We use timber to make the wooden desk and chairs we sit on in school. When the passage says timber is a good source of income, it means that when a country exports timber to other countries, they bring money into their country. Income is another word for the money that a country makes from selling timber. Now I have an assignment for you students. I want you to imagine there is a disagreement in a village. Some people want to cut down the trees to make houses and furniture, while some people want to protect the trees in the rainforest. You are called upon to make peace between the people. Make a drama now about how you will talk to the people in the village about what they should do. Okay, students, before we go, I want us to recap what we learned today. We practiced the sentence, farmers cultivate palm trees in plantations. We practiced blending sounds to read and write the words like smog, stem, snag, smog, stab, snap, snort, and stub. We practiced arranging words to write a sentence. Last, we read and discussed the passage timber for building and furniture. Boys and girls, this is the end of our class today. We are so happy you were here with us. We hope to talk to you again soon.